Am I the only one that didn't know Iceland is home to some of the most jaw-dropping secrets on Earth? This is where fire meets ice, and every corner hides a story that will blow your mind. From waterfalls that defy gravity to northern lights that dance like nowhere else, Iceland is full of surprises. In this series we'll uncover volcanic wonders, soak in otherworldly geothermal pools, and reveal glaciers that glow under the midnight sun. Stick around, some of these Iceland facts will leave you speechless. If you love discovering amazing places, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Amazing 7 for more incredible content just like this. In the Icelandic summer, the sun almost never sets. For weeks on end, daylight stretches far into the night, blurring the line between evening and morning. The sky glows with a soft, ethereal light, and the world feels suspended in a magical, endless day. Locals and visitors alike find themselves adjusting to a new rhythm, where time seems to slow down and the usual rules of day and night no longer apply. The sun covers the land in a golden glow that seems to last forever, painting the fields and mountains with warm, honeyed light. Every blade of grass, every rock, and every ripple on the water is illuminated, creating a landscape that feels both familiar and otherworldly. The air is crisp and fresh, filled with the scent of wildflowers and the distant sound of birds calling to each other across the open spaces. This is the midnight sun, a phenomenon that transforms Iceland into a land of perpetual daylight. Even at midnight, the sun hovers just above the horizon, casting long shadows and bathing the world in a gentle golden light. It's a sight that feels almost dreamlike, as if time itself has paused to let you savor the beauty of the moment. The midnight sun turns night into day, and fills the sky with beautiful gold and pink colors. The clouds catch the light and glow in shades of rose and lavender, while the horizon shimmers with a soft, pastel radiance. It's a painter's dream, a photographer's paradise, and an experience that leaves a lasting impression on everyone who witnesses it. Imagine hiking on a glacier at midnight, the ice sparkling beneath your feet as the sun lingers on the edge of the sky. The world is quiet, except for the crunch of your boots and the distant sound of melting ice. The landscape feels untouched and wild, and you feel a sense of freedom that only comes from being surrounded by such raw, natural beauty. Or picture yourself playing golf at midnight with the world bathed in a twilight glow. The fairways stretch out before you, illuminated by the never-ending sun, and every shot feels like a new adventure. The Westfjord's cliffs rise dramatically in the distance, their rugged edges softened by the golden light, creating a scene that feels both peaceful and exhilarating. The Westfjord's cliffs and Akureyri's geothermal pools are especially beautiful under this light. Soak in the warm, mineral-rich waters as the sky glows above you, or gaze out over the dramatic coastline, where the sea meets the land in a dance of color and light. These moments are unforgettable, etched into your memory by the unique magic of the midnight sun. The midnight sun isn't just something to see, it's a feeling of endless possibilities. It inspires people to stay up late, to gather with friends and family, and to celebrate the beauty of life in the open air. Festivals, music, and laughter fill the long days, and every moment feels like a gift. It's a time to explore and see landscapes transformed by light. Waterfalls shimmer in the golden glow, mossy lava fields take on a surreal hue, and the mountains seem to stretch endlessly into the horizon. Every step reveals something new, and the world feels full of wonder and discovery. Connect with nature in a way few places offer. Sit by a waterfall or a quiet lake and let the gentle light wash over you. Listen to the sounds of the earth, breathe in the fresh air, and feel a deep sense of peace and connection to the world around you. Here, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. In Iceland's never-ending day, every moment is filled with beauty, wonder, and the promise of adventure. The midnight sun is more than a natural phenomenon. It's an invitation to experience the world in a new light. When the long winter nights settle over Iceland, something truly magical happens in the sky. The darkness becomes a canvas for one of nature's most breathtaking spectacles, the aurora borealis, or northern lights. Swirling ribbons of green, purple, and pink dance above the snowy fields, painting the night with color and wonder. This dazzling light show begins far away, on the surface of the sun. Tiny energetic particles are flung into space during solar storms, traveling millions of kilometers before reaching Earth. When these particles finally collide with our planet's atmosphere, they interact with gases like oxygen and nitrogen, releasing bursts of light that shimmer and shift across the sky. Iceland is one of the best places in the world to witness this phenomenon. Its remote location, far from the bright lights of big cities, means the skies here are especially dark and clear. This makes the colors of the aurora even more vivid and mesmerizing, especially on cold, crisp nights. For the most unforgettable views, travelers often venture away from Reykjavik and other towns. The West Fjords and the wild south coast are favorite spots, where the only lights come from the stars and the aurora itself. Here, surrounded by untouched nature, the experience feels even more magical and personal. When the aurora appears, it can look like glowing curtains or swirling rivers of light. Sometimes the sky erupts in brilliant greens, while other nights bring rare flashes of purple, pink, or even red. Each display is unique, and no two nights are ever the same. Searching for the northern lights is an adventure in itself. You might find yourself hiking through snowy fields, standing by a frozen lake, or waiting patiently in the stillness of the Icelandic night. The anticipation builds with every moment, and when the lights finally appear, the reward is unforgettable. To increase your chances, check the aurora forecast on your phone, dress in warm layers, and bring a thermos of hot chocolate or coffee. Sometimes the wait can be long and the cold can bite, but patience is always rewarded when the sky comes alive. Sharing this moment with friends or fellow travelers makes it even more special. There's a sense of awe and excitement as everyone gazes upward, watching the colors shift and dance. Laughter, cheers, and even quiet tears are common as people take in the beauty of the aurora together. The northern lights remind us of the vastness of the universe and the wonders that exist beyond our everyday lives. Under the shimmering sky, surrounded by Iceland's rugged beauty, it's easy to feel both small and incredibly lucky to witness such a rare event. Even if your fingers are numb and your breath hangs in the icy air, seeing the aurora borealis is worth every chilly moment. It's a memory that will stay with you forever, a reminder of nature's power to surprise and inspire us all. Iceland is like a science lab shaped by volcanoes under the ground. From Kirkjufell's famous peak to the Snæfellsnes Peninsula, you can see volcanic history everywhere. Go down into Three-Nukagiger's magma chamber for a really unique adventure. Explore Krýsuvík's bubbling mud pots or walk between tectonic plates at Thingvellir National Park. Iceland's landscapes show us our planet's powerful energy. Imagine stepping into a warm pool surrounded by snowy mountains and lava fields. That's Iceland's geothermal paradise. The Blue Lagoon is famous, but hidden hot springs like Mývatn nature baths and the Secret Lagoon are special too. Look for natural hot springs to relax in mineral-rich water. Geothermal pools are important to Icelandic culture. They're a place to relax and connect with others. Experience how these waters can make you feel refreshed. It's a memory you'll keep forever. Iceland is a land sculpted by two powerful forces, ice and fire. Here, ancient glaciers and fiery volcanoes coexist, shaping a landscape that feels almost otherworldly. The contrast between the frozen expanses and the smoldering earth beneath creates a dramatic, breathtaking environment found nowhere else on Earth. Towering glaciers, some of the largest in Europe, have slowly carved their way through the land for thousands of years. Among them, Vatnajökull stands as a true giant, Europe's biggest glacier, covering an area so vast it seems endless. Its icy surface glistens under the Arctic sun, hiding deep crevasses and secret caves within. Beneath the glacier's surface, you can discover a hidden world of bright blue ice caves. These natural cathedrals are formed as meltwater carves tunnels and chambers through the ancient ice, creating surreal, glowing spaces that feel like stepping into another realm. Every step inside these caves is an adventure, with the crunch of ice underfoot and the chill in the air reminding you of the glacier's immense power. Guides share stories of how these caves form and change, making each visit unique. For those seeking more excitement, guided glacier hikes offer a safe and unforgettable way to explore this frozen wilderness. Equipped with crampons and ice axes, you can traverse the glacier's surface, marveling at its ever-shifting patterns and deep blue crevasses. No two ice caves are ever the same. Each one is shaped by the glacier's constant movement, with new tunnels and chambers forming every year. The ice itself is always changing, sometimes crystal clear, sometimes streaked with volcanic ash, always mesmerizing. Yet these incredible places are under threat. Climate change is causing Iceland's glaciers to melt at an alarming rate. Each year, more ice disappears, and some caves collapse forever, taking their beauty and secrets with them. Witnessing the majesty of these glaciers and caves is a powerful reminder of how fragile our planet truly is. The awe they inspire comes with a sense of responsibility to protect them for future generations. Preserving these frozen cathedrals is vital. By supporting conservation efforts and making sustainable choices, we can help ensure that Iceland's glaciers remain a source of wonder and inspiration for years to come. Iceland has tons of waterfalls, each one different. From the powerful Gullfoss to Seljalandsfoss, which you can walk behind, waterfalls are everywhere. Gullfoss has beautiful rainbows, and Svartafoss is surrounded by basalt columns. In the Eastfjords, hidden waterfalls flow into green valleys. Let the sound and beauty of these waterfalls amaze you. Iceland's animals are amazing, from puffins with bright beaks to whales swimming in the ocean. In summer, puffins come to the coast, which is great for birdwatchers. Go on a whale-watching tour from Husavik to see humpback whales or orcas. Meet the strong Icelandic horse and ride through volcanic landscapes. Iceland's animals show us a wild, untouched world. Iceland's wide-open, treeless plains are strangely beautiful and peaceful. It used to have forests, but after years of cutting down trees and volcanic eruptions, the land changed. The few forests left, like Thorsmork and Hallarmstadaskógur, are special places. Having no trees has shaped the land and Icelandic culture. It reminds us how strong nature is and how we need to protect what's left. Iceland's special ecosystem is delicate and worth saving. The Icelandic language is like a time capsule, almost unchanged since Viking times. Hearing Icelanders speak is like going back in time. They can still read ancient stories in the original language. Learn a few Icelandic phrases to make your trip better and talk to locals. Visit the Árni Magnússon Institute to see old books that preserve this history. The language connects Iceland to its past. Iceland is a world leader in renewable energy using mostly geothermal and hydropower. Visit the Hellisheidi geothermal power plant or the Karahanjakar hydropower plant to see clean energy in action. Iceland shows us that we can live in harmony with nature. Their cleverness shows respect for the environment. Iceland's sagas are like Game of Thrones, epic stories of Vikings, fights, and mythical creatures. Written a long time ago, these stories are history and legend, important to Icelandic culture. Visit the Saga Museum or travel the Saga Trail to learn more about them. The sagas mix myth and reality, and people have loved them for generations. They show us Iceland's exciting past. Icelanders believe in elves and hidden people, which shows their connection to nature and folklore. Learn about Jólabókaflóð, the Christmas book flood, and the Yule Lads. Enjoy the tradition of going out, where locals celebrate despite the long winters. Iceland's unusual customs make life more magical and fun. These unusual things make Iceland unforgettable. That's Iceland, a land of fire and ice, with adventure everywhere. Tell us which fact surprised you most and subscribe for more trips to the land of fire and ice.